Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of November. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus sign. We will take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started with your reading. We have Temperance, the major arcana. So the Four of Rods is a card of celebration. It's a card of, as what you see in this illustration, you see the couple here underneath the portal, and they have beautiful flowers. And often this is about acknowledging the traditions that we have in society, like birthday parties, anniversaries, weddings, engagements, showers, births. So, there's a time for friends and family or co-workers to come together and to recognize or to share in the reward. If there's been hard work involved, if there's a promotion or graduation, we come together, we celebrate, we appreciate the folks that we're celebrating for. And so it's a time where you may be having a celebration to go to. And particularly as we get into the holiday months, between Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah, there are a lot more social opportunities. There are times to celebrate and to get together. So this week you may be attending something for someone, or it could be, a reward that you're experiencing, a recognition that you're receiving. So with this, together with friends and celebrating, here's Temperance. And Temperance, we see the angel here working with the water, and the water's not spilling. It's just the right flow. It's just the right amount, the right balance. And again, balance and integration are the key words for Temperance. It's about finding the right mix of the elements of your life, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, of getting everything in the right space so that you feel some sense of peace, so that you feel a good equilibrium. And when we go to extremes in life, when we do too much, if we party too much, if we're not paying attention, then we can get out of balance and we can feel very unsettled and off, just off our game. And with Temperance, this is do what you need to do to get into balance. If that means getting extra naps in, or kind of revamping the meal plan for the week, or having some self-care like getting a massage or another modality to help your body, yoga, other things too. So, find your path to getting in balance, to be moderate, to not go to extremes in terms of maybe your extracurricular activities. Temperance is about find your way to be in balance. There's a other thought with this, which is to listen to the intuition and the messages that you're getting from the universe about this, about trying to stay in a good place and listen for spirit messages. That can be helpful as well. So in terms of guidance, we have the Chariot, major arcana, and we have Death, the major arcana. So the Chariot, we see the charioteer here holding forth in control of the two sphinxes that are leading the chariot, the black and white sphinxes. Those sphinxes may want to go in different directions, but he's in control. He holds the reins. He's moving forward. He's making progress toward goals, dreams, desires, things that you want to achieve or accomplish. This is about success. This is about having the will, the ambition, the drive, and the confidence to make it happen. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. There may be bumps in the road. You may have challenges. You may get off track, but ultimately you're going to have success. You're going to find victory because you are in control. This is a hard control, someone who has mastery and someone who has the reins in his hands. You have the reins in your hand. You are controlling your life and what you do and what you accomplish. So here's this movement forward toward success. And then here we have the little fella comes in and the skeleton in his armor, death. And it's the message here, which is something is going to change. Something is going to end. And it can be a disruption in your routine. It could be a way of thinking. It could be a loss related to work in a relationship. But death is not to be feared. It's just it's what life is, the beginnings and the endings. And an organism has its time and then it dies, and then, we just keep going on. And it's hard sometimes. We have to deal with the after effect. We have to deal with the process of letting something go. And that may take time. And it may make you feel sad or whatever, but ultimately it clears the way for new things, new opportunities, new windows to open for you. And if we just look that, it's a part of life, we have to cope with it, and we have to appreciate that we're getting life lessons, we're getting experience, and we're growing as a result. So very interesting that this chariot is hurtling forward, may come to a screeching halt, may reach your goal here, but something is going to change. Something may have to be let go. Let's see what we have for possible outcomes. So interesting, in terms of outcomes, we have the Emperor, major arcana. We have a lot of major arcana in this reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Emperor is this mature energy, again, someone very confident, someone who takes charge, someone who oversees the welfare of the people within his land. More than likely, he's going to rule fairly. So what does he bring to his people? He brings structure, he brings order, he prevents chaos. And I think that the Emperor is appearing in this reading because after this something happened that ends and that you are coping with, here's the experience and the wisdom and the maturity of either an elder within your family, someone who would play this role, or within an office, who's going to keep the structure, who's going to keep things organized, who's going to take charge and have some leadership. Whether this is you exhibiting these attributes of getting things under control and being a leader and taking charge, that's what this Emperor brings. It's kind, he's considerate, he is looking for the best for people, as so long as the rules are followed and everybody's kind of on the same page. But I do get a sense of structure and organization and taking charge coming in, particularly after the Death card here. And then the Queen of Pentacles, loving, nurturing queen, who is kind, compassionate, reaches out to friends and family. A lot of love here, a lot of finding pleasure in material comforts, wants to be comfortable, wants to have a beautiful home, enjoys being outside, knows how to save $1, spend $1, make $1. And this Queen of Energy, I feel, is a supportive friend to you, family member. Again, maybe you're the one that's reaching out to someone else, but she's about checking in and making sure all is okay. How are you doing? What's going on? So we have an interesting spread here with, 4 major arcana cards of balance, of movement, of success, of an ending, a disruption into leadership, taking charge, getting the control back, perhaps the organization back, and some compassion here. Balance, celebration. So let's see what we have in terms of an affirmation for the week. Begin now, take your first step. So your first step may be happening after this, after something ends. Your steps continue perhaps with the Chariot. I love the expression begin now, because waiting for the perfect time is a waste of time. If you want to do something, get started. Do a little bit, get started in some small fashion. Write the intention, write the business plan, make the call. That's a way of beginning. And then finally, let's choose a card for love. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. As we evolve, we go through all kinds of things. We go through the ups and downs. We have the challenges. We have the great days and the not so great days. And it simply builds the book, and it makes your book of life more interesting, and you learn a few things along the way. And that's how we evolve. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.